Hey everyone. I say hey everyone, and there's no one in chat just yet. I'll wait for the push notifications to go out. Hey Ghost Spy. Hello Derpatron. So today's stream, um, instead of playing any particular video game, I figured we'd just sit down, have a chat about E3, have a chat about Ace Combat, and I guess we can also talk about EA's press conference, which is not a whole lot to talk about. Um, things where we might expect, things we're looking forward to, whatever you guys want to talk about. Ever had to work on all the online course things and Comcast decides the internet won't work, it won't be fixed for 4 days? Yeah, Ghost Spy, I've been there. That's so annoying. Try going to like your local library. Hey Megalodon. Doing good, how are you? Yeah, so Daniel, is Ace Combat 7 going to be at E3 this year? Um, most likely. It's very, very likely. Um, we we don't know 100%, but we don't know if there's going to be any news or any trailers or anything, but it's most likely going to be there. About getting a new trailer. Um, I don't know that I want one because we've seen a lot of story details already in previous trailers and missions. Like we kind of have a general idea of where the game's going already. So I don't want to see too much more story content. Now, what I really want to see is a multiplayer trailer. That's still something we have zero details about. So they have to bring out multiplayer details, customization, and literally that's all we need to see about the game left, except for the release date. Other than Ace Combat 7, what else do you want to see at E3? Am I allowed to talk about that yet? Are we doing a little Ace Combat chat first? YouTube, it's giving me bad stream status, but I'm not even streaming a game. Like I'm not even playing a game. What frames are there to lose here? Oy. By the way, I'm just going to put this picture up for those of you who might not have seen it yet. I made this infographic. Um, Bandco released all of the schedule for all of the streams that they're going to be doing. All of them are listed here, and the ones that I have marked in red are the ones that we know for certain are something other than Ace Combat. So the IGN stream that just took place like an hour and a half ago, um, that I originally scheduled as live stream for, that turned out to actually be Code Vein. So not Ace Combat. Tomorrow I think that is Soul Calibur, and the last red one is I think another Code Vein. I'm not sure, but so those three we know for a fact are not Ace Combat 7. All of the others are still fair games, so we're all going to be uh, glued to the screens on those to see if there's going to be anything because they haven't put out all the details yet. Got to leave some surprises. If the game gets delayed, they should at least tell us. If the game was going to be delayed to 2019, like mid or late 2019, they would have said so by now because the game was delayed last year a month before E3. We've already gone past that point. We've gone past the point where they would announce another delay. So It doesn't seem like that's even a possibility right now. Um, what I wish they would tell us is a release date. But I mean, it's better to know than to not know at all. Don't act too pessimistic yet. What time will ACF be streaming E3? He is going to host a stream for. Okay, so on the screen, those four streams that are happening on Sunday, starting at 3:40 California time. Those are going to be what Ace Combat Fan will be following. So he's going to start, I think, like 15 minutes before that first stream. Check his channel. He's I think he's got that already scheduled. He's also going to be running the Ace Combat quizzes, the number two quiz, and I'm also going to provide him with a quiz on Ace Combat quotes. So that's gonna be a fun stream. Yeah, Derbertron, you just missed the Code Vein live stream, at least for IGN, but it was probably just like a gameplay demo or something. Well, Ghost Spy, the easy solution for that would just be setting a clan tag. Like you don't really need to creating like a clan like Destiny does or like Halo did. That might be a little too much for them to because they don't give that much attention to Ace Combat, especially on the web. Like they've if they could just put a clan tag, that would be fine enough with me. There's a chance for saving Ace Combat for the second or third day. Well, guys, keep in mind, E3 has not started. It doesn't start until Tuesday, June 12th. That's when the doors open. That's when E3 actually opens to the public, opens to the media. Like, there's going to be announcements saved for June 12th. We're still we're still 3 days away from E3. It's not starting yet. It's just that all the companies want to get their announcements out of the way before the show starts. So but I do think we've seen enough story. We've we've gotten the Mission 3 demo. We've gotten that demo from Gamescom. We've gotten uh, the Osea trailer, the Aruja trailer from E3 and Gamescom, and then we also got the New Year's trailer, and we also got the VR trailer with Mobius Squadron. Like I think we've gotten enough story. We need to see multiplayer now. But in any case, there are other things we can talk about too. It's not just Ace Combat going on at E3. So how many of you guys caught the EA conference today and saw the boring cringe fest that it was? I'm putting on a picture of Anthem just to accompany this. Anthem was the only game I was interested in at E3's conference. Anthem, Unravel 2, and Sea of Something, or Something of Sea. I know the game was abbreviated to SOS. Oh yeah, I don't care about I don't care about Battlefield or Battlefield 5. Sea of Solitude, that's what it was. Sea of Solitude seemed to be peculiar. I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out. Um, Unraveled's really cute. I'm glad they gave that indie team a chance to create a sequel. They deserve it. Yeah, the most part of that stream was really boring and disappointing. The only big game that they had on there that I was remotely excited for was Anthem, and they gave us some gameplay glimpses. Not too much story and not too much gameplay, honestly, but it I am still excited and intrigued. The game's coming out on February 22nd, so there's still a good while away. They've got Gamescom, they've got PlayStation Experience if they really wanted to stick there, but it's going on Xbox and PC as well, so probably not PlayStation Experience. But Gamescom, Paris Games Week, they've still got time for big reveals and announcements. Smash Brothers for the Switch. Yes, I am excited for Nintendo's stream. I, I I'm excited for Smash Brothers. I'm excited for any potential Animal Crossing announcement. What do you mean, White Phoenix? What are they gonna try sneaky with Anthem? I don't watch Ye Young. His content kind of annoys me. The way he does his videos. Do I still play Rocket League? Sometimes. Not as often as I'd like to, but I do still enjoy Rocket League. I might stream it one more time, at least one more time on here if my Patreon patrons vote for it. What about Project Wingman? I'm a Kickstarter backer on Project Wingman. I've been demoing their builds for months, and I played their recent builds. The problem is my computer isn't powerful enough to run Project Wingman on anything but the lowest possible settings, and even then, it's still unstable frame rate. So I can't stream it. It's impossible for me to stream it right now. I don't have a good enough computer. I need to build a new rig. Oh yeah, I saw there's a new update on Rocket League. No, White Phoenix, they confirmed it's going to be cosmetic only. No no loot boxes and uh no way to pay for gear. So all of the gear and upgrades that you can get in the game are all uh progression based. You can't pay. You can't pay to advance faster in the game. You can't pay to get something powerful and absolutely no loot boxes. So it's just uh cosmetics. Do you think we will finally have Ace Combat 7 release dates? I hope so. I'm looking forward to that potential news. I really hope so. Funny thing, I just saw Ryan McCaffrey, who's the executive editor of IGN. I just saw his tweets on Anthem. He said that the demo that they got, a 15-minute demo, didn't have too much narrative because, again, it's a 15-minute demo, but the movement feels fantastic. It's super cool and empowering to fly around like Iron Man, and left me eager for more. See, that's what I'm interested. I want to see footage of that demo because it seems interesting and fun. Gotta show the Ace Combat 7 hype. Let me switch to an Ace Combat 7 picture for a second. Then, ooh, calm down, OBS. Sly, let's say they finally show off Ace Combat 7 in the multiplayer. What is your nightmare that you wish wouldn't be shown? As in, what you don't want to see out of Ace Combat 7 multiplayer? Um, Microtransactions, loot boxes, like DLC, any of that kind of crap that we've seen in Battlefront 2. Although Bemco has never really done anything like that. They've never tried to push the envelope. So I doubt that they're going to try any of that, especially with the way everyone's reacted to Battlefront 2. And I don't think they would do that, but that's the one thing that's the nightmare scenario that they give us loot boxes and star cards and everything. The only other thing is that I just don't want to see deathmatch. They're gonna do deathmatch, but I don't want to see deathmatch. I'm so sick of Ace Combat deathmatch. Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't played any of them, but they look so ridiculous and I love it. But Smash, how is it going to be Smash 5? It just seems like it's going to be a Wii U port. I don't see where they had the time to make a brand new Smash game for the Switch. Honestly, I just want to see a port. Put in all the DLC characters, put in a few new characters, few new stages, and just leave it at that. There's no need to make a brand new Smash. Oh, of course, Ace Combat 7 is going to have DLC. That's without a doubt. It's just the question is what kind of DLC, and that we still don't know yet. If you're going to rent a game, rent something that's going to be fun. Although I will say Starfighter Assault was so much fun. They've got to get back to like X-Wing or uh what was it, Rogue Commander? No, not Rogue Commander. There were a bunch of Star Wars fighter games and TIE Fighter, that's what I'm thinking of. I think. Yeah, TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter, Starfighter, X-Wing. Yeah, those games I never played any of them. Battlefront 2 was my first um Star Wars space assault game I've ever played, and it's so much fun. Criterion did a really good job with that mode. That needs to be its own game. We don't know that, Hades. I still think like if there was going to be a new Smash, it would have taken a little bit longer to make a sequel, to make a new game. I didn't think that it would be. Well, actually, now that I think about it, wasn't Hyrule Warriors just released? Like that, I just think like if they were going to make another Smash game, it usually takes quite a bit of time to announce those. So and to release them. I keep because they're going to have a tournament. They're going to have a Smash tournament there. So I don't know. The fact that they're going to have a Smash tournament there is my biggest sticking point because why would they suddenly bring in all of these people that have never played this game? Of course they've played the game before because they played it on the Wii U. That's what I'm expecting. Oh no, White Phoenix, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Star Fox Zero sucks. Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron is what I was trying to think of. Thank you guys. Thank you. We need another Rogue Squadron game made by Criterion with Battlefront 2's graphics because Starfighter Assault is the best mode in that game. 3 days ago, Daniel. It's June 9th, so June 6th. Smash was not made by Namco. Namco had little to do with its development. They were involved, but oh, ignore me. They developed Smash 4. The head developer. Never mind. I thought they were just like part of, like a small part of it. I was completely wrong. Never mind. Insurgency Sandstorm? No, I've never heard of that. Insurgency Sandstorm. Ah, figures. It's a sequel to Insurgency. Insurgency was kind of fun. Not my kind of game, just because I'm terrible at it, but September 2018 on PC, consoles on 2019. Interesting. I mean, again, not my kind of game. I'm shit at it, but Insurgency is fun for anyone that's into that kind of game. It's really good. I really hope in the future we get an HD collection. Yeah, I really hope so too at some point. But at this point I don't even want an HD collection. Just re-release the PS2 games on the uh PS2 to PS4 thing, and that'll be perfect. But then again, emulation at this point, is it really necessary to re-release those games? I mean, Ace Combat 6 is now playable in the Xenia emulator. It's not good, but it's playable. New characters are announced for Battlefront 2. Yeah, they're putting in the Clone Wars. They've got Count Dooku, they've got Obi-Wan, Anakin, I think someone else as well. Hey Mobius, do you think Ace Combat 7 will have a Pokken tournament DLC of some sort? What do you mean? How would Ace Combat work like Pokken? I'm just saying that they just added more Pokemon. Compared to on the 360, how much of a frame rate drop does the emulator have with Ace Combat 6? Oh, the frame rate is not the problem. Hold on a second. I mean, yes, the frame rate's a problem, but here you guys go if you're interested in seeing how Ace Combat 6 runs right now on the emulator. Keep in mind this is still like very very early. It's in progress. Like we're a very long way away from this becoming a stable way to play Ace Combat 6. At least like a year or two. But it's playable. Yeah, if we could insert our PS2 games into our PS4, that would be perfect. Unfortunately, most of my PS2 games are getting scratched up now. Oh, yes, Hades, yes. I am so looking forward to Shadows Die Twice. I can't hear enough praise about Bloodborne. I'm really interested if it's going to be a Bloodborne 2 or if it's not, whatever the hell they're going to make. Imagine three special missions in Ace Combat 7, and three missions would be the three final missions of the three Ace Combats of PS2. So you're saying like a remake of Megalith, a remake of Soul, and a remake of Pixie? Like one of these things does not fit the other. One of these things is not like the other. But I do really want them to bring back the Infinity special weapon, super weapon battles, the special raids. They were so good. Excalibur and Soul were finally a threat. Ready or not? I don't think I've heard of that. Oh. Oh, I see why I don't care. Because it's just another FPS. The grittier side of the SWAT life is exposed in this gripping tactical shooter that features rescue missions you'll never forget. Boring. I'm sorry, I'm just not into shooter games. You guys enjoy them. I'll stick over here with Need for Speed, Uncharted, Sly Cooper, and Ace Combat. Yeah, postal maneuvers in Ace Combat 7, they're just going to be like it's just for show. Kono said that they're not going to be useful. Like he doesn't see how they could be useful because you're making yourself vulnerable. Heard that a PS5 is coming out, not for at least another like 3 or 4 years minimum. We're still a while away from the next generation of consoles. In before postal is required for the final fight. Yeah, Markov's cousin or something. What else is there? The three. What else was I thinking of? Devil May Cry 5. Any Devil May Cry fans in here? Because there's that one guy on Reset Era who's gonna get his balls chopped off if he's wrong about Devil May Cry 5 showing up. Trying to remember what else there was that was interesting. Because there's gonna be a lot of trash there. Yeah, Megalodon, we don't know anything about that jumper. Very curious. Lancer, it depends on what kind of games do you want. Do you want a bunch of remasters of PS3 games that you haven't played yet? Like, Uncharted, Last of Us, um, that's mostly it that I could think of. I swear there are more games on the PS4, I'm just blanking out right now. I'm thinking of too many video games right now. My mind's going blank on PS4 exclusives to play. But it's like, do you want the PS4 exclusives or do you want the Switch exclusives? Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Odyssey, Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, Smash. What if Sony announces a PS1 or PS2 mini? Oh boy, another one of those uh like the NES Classic, SNES Classic. Well, we actually haven't gotten to like a GameCube Classic, so not yet. We're still a ways away from that apparently. Hades, if we had a missile that fired black holes, how do you think we would survive? Hey Joaquin, I'm just catching up on chat little by little. Oh, there's absolutely going to be Last of Us 2. They already confirmed that that's going to be at the show. So, definitely at least a new trailer. I don't know about a release date, but Joaquin, you can barely hear me. Anyone else? Like, do I need to raise my volume? Because I'm kind of hitting yellow bars on OBS. So, God of War. Thank you, Cybert. Thank you. God of War. There's another exclusive to get. What special weapon do you want to see return for multiplayer that was not OP or underpowered from Infinity? I there wasn't any. There were no special weapons like besides it was just the standard ones. The OP, all of the interesting special weapons from Infinity were OP. Pokken tournament isn't that. Uh, I mean, it's not that interesting of an exclusive for the Switch. like you said, Lancer, you said Smash and Bayonetta and Pokken tournament. Like that's not. I wouldn't lump that in. And the Ace Combat 7 is not a PS4 exclusive, so that's that's not a reason to get a PS4. Hades, we're still at least I think 2 days away from Nintendo's conference. No, wait, no, that's on Tuesday. Yeah, we're still 3 days away from Nintendo. Oh yeah, Death Stranding is going to be there. I I still don't know what to make of Kojima's Wild Ride yet. GT Sport hasn't that already released? Oh wait, you mean as a PS4 exclusive? That's not really that noteworthy. Megalodon. The problem was that I think that the reason we got all of the trailers last year was because the game was slated to release last year, so they had them all ready and like ready to go, and that's why we haven't been hearing any news since then because they have no news left to share with us yet, except the release date and multiplayer details. So I think that's the only problem there. Plus, Bamco's got other games to be more concerned about. Ace Combat, it's going to sell as much as it's going to sell, regardless of whether they market it even more or not. Yeah, God of War is already released. Why would there be new news from God of War? What else is there for them to announce? The game's out, and it's a little too early for DLC. Decide you this the seed you I what? Oh, that's a Pokemon? Lancer, get better taste in games. We're not talking about Pokemon. We're not talking about Pokken tournaments. Although I will say that I am kind of excited for Pokemon Let's Go. Let's Go Eevee, not Let's Go Pikachu. We've gotten enough Pikachu. Only because I'm an avid player of Pokemon Go, so it seems like the best tie-in, and it doesn't harm the main series. Like the main series is still going to have its RPG elements, but uh, an actual Pokemon game is what I'm more excited for, not not Pokken tournament. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah. I don't follow the Kingdom Hearts series mostly because I'm not like I like the Disney characters, but I'm not like that invested in them, and I couldn't care less about the Kingdom Hearts story. Trying to get that all figured out, like all I've just heard it's like a bundle of timelines and crazy shit, and not my kind of game. White Phoenix, I'm not really sure what to think of Death Stranding. Yeah, that's that's everyone. Don't worry, you're not alone. Also, you did see some gameplay at the Game Awards. It was weird, but it was there. Squeenix. But Megalodon, Ace Combat 7 has only been delayed once. It was announced in 2015. It's still slated for 2018 release. It's nowhere close to a Duke Nukem Forever situation yet. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I don't want to jump into the Kingdom Hearts series. That's why I'm so scared to go in because it's such a complicated, jumbled, convoluted mess. What would be really exciting if there was somehow a Sly Cooper announcement surprise out of nowhere, but that's not going to happen. Sly is dead. Long live Sly. Hey Omar, Joe Quinn, will I join Ace Combat Fan tomorrow? I'm not sure. Um, my schedule tomorrow, I'm not sure about where I'm going to be. If I'm around and he is free to have me, then maybe. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Ace Combat 7 Battle Royale? No. Oh, right. I forgot. Sucker Punch, Ghost of Tsushima. That's what you're thinking of, Epic Face Ace. I am so excited for Ghost of Tsushima because Sucker Punch knocked it out of the park with Sly Cooper and Infamous, and I am really stoked for whatever they make. And Samurai, yes, please give me this game. I'm so excited to see more about that. God, I can't believe I forgot about that one. Hawks 3. Yeah. I'll take it. Man, I'll take it if it's like Hawks 1. I will play that and I will enjoy it. Because Hawks 1 was good. I played it on stream. You guys saw. Hawks 3, if it's nothing like Hawks 2, I will take it. The more arcade flight games we can get, the better. More competition is better after all. I want Ace Combat 7 to have a plain editor like Need for Speed. You mean the rap editor? That would be so cool. But I doubt it. It would be so wonderful to be able to make your own skins, but I don't know. Ghost Spy, what do you mean? What did Ubisoft uh, fail to do with Japan? Well, Joaquin, Assault Horizon just had color customization for pre-made skins. Need for Speed's wrap editor allows you to literally build uh, skins. Like you can take a bunch of like drawings and pictures and logos and just make your own library. That would be so awesome to have in Ace Combat. Still waiting for a flight game where we can walk around the airbase. That's called Battlefield. There's a new Fallout game. Yeah, I don't care. I have never cared about Fallout, and I don't think I ever will. Oh yeah, they never did make an. No, wait, they did have an Assassin's Creed in Japan, I think. It was Chronicles, I think, like one of those uh, side-scrolling ninja games. But no, not like a 3D RPG. I've been tuned out of the Assassin's Creed series. Black Flag is my last one. I've played every game up to and including Black Flag, but after Black Flag, could not find I could not find the energy to care. I watched the story for Unity, and I watched a little bit of the story for the one that was after that. I can't remember what it was called. It had the two twins. I think the Fire Twins they were called. I'm not sure. God, I can't remember. See, this is how much I care. I did not care for how Origins uh handled Assassin's Creed. It kind of made it too much of a numbers game, and I don't know how the new one's going to be, but I am so out of it now. Kerbal Space Program, no one really talks about it. What news is there to make about Kerbal Space Program? It's out, it's playable, it's hilarious. Go play it. Like, oh, Chronicles is in China. Okay, thank you. Well, then I guess there was no Japan. Hmm. Yeah, that seems kind of obvious to for them to do. Like, I'm surprised. I was listening to the Ace Combat 4 Hangar music and forgot that it was a part of the stream. I would play music, but you guys have got your own music to play, so I'll let you have it. Make your own pride and accomplishment. Starscream, fuck you. Black Flag is amazing, and I will fight you. The best part about Black Flag is that it's not Assassin's Creed. It's hardly Assassin's Creed. It's a pirate game through and through, and that's awesome. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier, Joaquin. DMC5. We're gonna see. I'm not personally invested in the series, but I know a lot of people are. Is Kerbal Space Program for PS4? I don't know. Don't. I don't think so. Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's available on PS4. Yeah, $40. I don't have PSVR, but I do have a friend that lives nearby that has PSVR. So when Ace Combat 7 releases, I will play the VR mode, and I will play it for the channel. Black Flag is a better pirate game than Sea of Thieves. I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but I agree because a bunch of people are joining us now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, this chart shows all of Bandai Namco's confirmed live streams for E3, and any spaces that are marked in red are definitely not Ace Combat 7. Anything else might be. We don't know which one will be, but if Ace Combat 7 for PC is mod friendly, yeah, that would be insanity. But I Kronos said that they're still trying to figure out their policy on mods as a company, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm not hopeful. Like I'm not optimistic about the chances, but it would be really awesome. Is there any conference going on right now? No. Today was only EA, and that's it. And Ace Combat 7 won't show up at any of the like big company press conferences. It's not going to be at any of the main conferences. The only possibility for the game to show up live, besides like a glimpse in a Sony VR trailer, is going to be at one of these streams. So, hey Miles, we're just talking. There's no news. And I'm not playing a game right now, so imagine Sly if they made a Top Gun scheme or even allowed custom model planes. Again, it would be awesome, but I'm just not certain that that would even be in the cards. It really would be awesome. I didn't like the target camera system in 6. I just thought it was pointless. It didn't really add anything. I just felt like it was a distraction more than anything else. When Ace Combat fans said those trees are sexy. Yeah, hey, whatever floats his boat, man. No, no, no. Those the foliage, the vegetation in Seven is looking sharp. I'm excited to see the rest of the games, like terrain and everything. But if he gets off on trees, whatever floats his boat. No, Starscream. I haven't watched the Assassin's Creed movie. I've been told not to. I've been told it's crap. So, uh, BR Fly. I mentioned earlier. I can't play Project Wingman, not on stream, because I can barely play it on my old computer as it is. I have to play on the lowest settings. I have to play with terrible frame rates, and I can't stream that. So I'm sorry. I really want to, but and I am backing the game on Kickstarter. One day when I get a proper gaming rig, I will play Project Wingman the way it was meant to be played. But unfortunately, not anytime very soon. Yogo Cypher, what do you mean by Demon Lord mode? Oh yeah, Megalodon. I'm so excited for Top Gun 2. They just confirmed that Val Kilmer is going to be back as Iceman. It's going to be awesome. Lancer, watching the cinema sins for anything is going like even mine. Like watch my videos and you'll think I hate Ace Combat. Oh, I know BR Fly. I was there. You didn't see me in the chat? ACF and I were bantering back and forth. I was making fun of him. I do feel a little bad, but play Ace Combat games and you can't even play Project Wingman on easy difficulty without getting shot down. Oh man, that was so much fun though. I hope he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate me, but still. What's Clanad? Oh, Starscream. You should see if you could pick up the Ezio collection for the new gen. Those games were good. I don't think I would recommend Assassin's Creed 1, but the Ezio games were good. Assassin's Creed 3 was not as good, and Black Flag was the pinnacle of the series. Oh, Yogo, now I see what you mean. Yeah, but it's not like whether the players want it, it's whether first of all whether it fits because we're not mercenaries. So we can't attack civilians uh without a court martial. And second, that's a lot of extra development time for implementing another A style gauge. White Phoenix, what are you talking about? You didn't see Avengers? Come on. Oh yeah, Joaquin, Top Gun is having a sequel. They're focusing on Maverick as a flight instructor. I think he's a Top Gun instructor, and it's going to focus on like UAVs and the new aircraft like the F-18 and the F-35. It would be really awesome if Top Gun 2 snuck in an Ace Combat reference. Oh, Christopher, the chances of Project Wingman going to E3 next year are zero. Because the only way that Project Wingman would be able to go to E3 is if they had a big name publisher and if the game wasn't going to be released. They're aiming for what was it, May? May 2019? So why would they go to E3? Oh yeah, White Phoenix. If you've watched the Marvel movies, you've got to check out Avengers. At least even the ones before it. The Marvel movies are really good. I never used to be a superhero person. Like I never read any of the comics. I never watched any of the animated series, which I've been told is a mistake and I need to go fix that. But I love the Marvel movies. The DC movies suck. Wonder Woman was amazing, but every other DC movie sucks balls. Marvel, knocking it out of the park every time. Lancer, in earlier trailers of Ace Combat 7, they show some regular planes with lasers. Any theories? Um, that there are laser special weapons for a lot of the aircraft? what what other theory are you expecting me to say? We're just getting we're just getting more insane weaponry. That's all it is. Oh, Fly, did he say that? I don't remember that part. I don't know if he said that he wants to come back as a destructor. Oh, wait, no. No, you're right. You're right. He says that at the very end of the movie. Oh, yeah. No, my mistake. Sorry, you're right. Joe Quinn, I don't feel so good. Oh, yeah, White Phoenix. You've got a few movies to catch up on for Infinity War, especially Thor Ragnarok. That's required viewing before you watch Infinity War. Well, you say the Falcon will be useless, but I mean, we don't even know if the Falcon's in the game. Besides, it's still like a powerful aircraft on its own right. The laser doesn't define the Falcon. Not really. Wait, Lancer, what's not confirmed? Oh yeah, Incredibles 2. Looking forward to it. But again, I never watched too many Disney or Pixar movies, so I'm sorry to say that I've never watched Incredibles. Don't hurt me. I need to fix that at some point. I know. I need to watch The Incredibles. Yeah, exactly. Why fly the Falcon when the Wyvern is not even a fan favorite? It just like it has to be there because of Ruja. Oh, furry Foxjet pilot. Yeah, he's been going back and forth with me too. I don't want to get into that. Knife, are you actually Sly Cooper fan? Yes, I have played all four games in the Sly series multiple times on every console that they're available on. I I must have played hundreds of hours of them on the PS2. I've played them on the PS3. I played them on the Vita. I played Sly 4 on the PS3 and Vita. Completed it on both individually. Yeah, I am absolutely a Sly Cooper fan. First and foremost, before Ace Combat, I'm Sly Cooper fan one. ACF could keep his Ace Combat fan moniker. I'm keeping Sly Cooper fan. Yeah, Fly. I remember now. I know, Miles. I know. Like, I need to take like a freaking month and just catch up on every single one of those movies. Even the ones that I have seen, I just need to catch up on all of them. The Wyvern needs to be in Ace Combat 7. I don't want to say yes, but yes. Remember the Pixar timeline theory? No. I'm not going to get into that. How do you pronounce Wyvern? Like that, Wyvern. Well, I have watched all of Toy Story and Finding Nemo, but I haven't watched Finding Dory. Do you think they'll ever make a code name for the XFA-27? Probably not. Who else wants a reimagining, not a remake, to clear out lore consistencies and allow for new storylines of AC3? Well, a remake could be a reimagining. I don't know. I don't know where I want to what I want to do with Ace Combat 3. If we have to have it in the timeline, it has to be remade because it just doesn't fit right now. But I don't know. I just didn't like the story. I don't know why everyone sings Ace Combat 3's praises. I don't like the story. It's like a mile wide and an inch deep. Oh yeah, the Pixar timeline is the one that, yeah, the cars from Cars are hyper evolved bugs from A Bug's Life. Well, no, Hades, it doesn't fire baseballs. What it does is it deflects baseballs thrown at it. It's very peculiar, you see. Miles, I would like also to see a remake slash reimagining of Ace Combat 3, but Ace Combat 1 does not need it because it's a pointless conflict that only it barely lasted a few months. There's no real need to go back to that one. And Ace Combat 2 already got a remake. It's Ace Combat 3D on the 3DS. Yeah, Furry, I agree with you. I really don't want the Adler. I don't want anything from uh Infinity to be lost forever, but unfortunately that is the case. Wait, hold on. Want to call Ace Combat 3 an anime? That is a bad anime. Like there is not a whole lot of depth there. There's not a whole lot of storytelling. All the characters are cardboard, honestly. There's I don't know. I just feel like Ace Combat 5 and 0 had so much better storytelling. And 4 Ace, the Holy Trilogy basically. The Holy Trilogy had so much better storytelling than 3. 3 was I don't know why people like it, but I know they already remade 2, but you have to understand that Ace Combat 2 didn't have a story because what they basically did was they added a story to 2. For 3, they have to redo the story. There's a lot of small background details that need to be reworked to fit the strange real continuity. So it's not that they would add a story because adding a story to 2 was easy. Adding a new story to 3, that's you can't do that. It already has a story. It is not a big story, Fly. It is not big. Like I said, it's a mile wide but an inch deep. Ace Combat 3 remake would be after Ace Combat 8. Yeah, right. Can we get through 7 first? I'm worried about 7. And Miles, they didn't retcon 3 into United Galaxy Space Force. They were basically retconning all Namco games into United Galaxy Space Force. So technically every Ace Combat game takes place in UGSF, not just 3. Speaking of story, who else shipped Nagase with Blaze? The game. Does it make sense to ship the canon ship? What about the characters from 4, 5, and 0? How did they stack up? The characters in 5 don't really stack up too well. Obviously, I don't even need to explain that. Um. Oh wait, hold on. So hyped for the new soundtrack. Do you think the final mission soundtrack will be on par or even better than the ones from previous games? How are we supposed to know until like before we even hear it? Um. Yeah, Five's characters are also like not that deep, kind of cardboard. Um. Four, Four's characters were like really well developed. Really, they stuck with you. Yellow 13 will always stick with me because that was a very well told story. I think 4 has one of the best stories in the series, if not the best. And Zero, well, Zero's problem is that a lot of its story was not in the game. A, a good chunk of it, like at least half of the story, is missing from gameplay. It's in the assault records, the website, and the guide, and that's not good. So, like, I would say Pixie's a good character, but he doesn't hold up the game. The A Squadrons hold up that game, and they've got a lot of story that wasn't mentioned in the game. So, Derpatron, that one hurt. Yeah, Hades, you're right. Yellow 4. Like I'm just saying, like Yellow 13 and 4 and the side story narrator, um, they all had depth. They all had actual characterization, and that's something that I'm looking forward to from Sunao Katabuchi because he did 4 side story, he did 5 stories, so I'm looking forward to 7. Just looking forward to 7 story just because it's him. Joquin, there is no E3 conference happening right now, and if you're looking forward to Ace Combat 7, let me bring up. No, the schedule is up. You're looking at the schedule right now. If you're looking for Ace Combat 7, look at anything that's not red on this chart because those are the possibilities. Otherwise, we don't know. And no, there's no other big gaming press conference going on right now. Sly, if Project Aces builds another Ace Combat game like Mock Storm, that would be cool, but a waste of resources, I think. Like, Mock Storm and Star Wars Battlepod are enough. Oh, Knights. I'm always hyped for Infinite Skies. Always. Fat, stop it. Mihai is not Yellow 13, and those two children are not Fiona and Cynthia. The timelines do not match. Just stop. Is the blonde girl at the end of 5D Astronaut of 7? Guys, you're hurting me. Mobius, this chat is not for your erotic fanfiction. We're talking about E3 here. Take your erotic fanfiction somewhere else. No, Miles, you're not alone. Yeah, Hades, I'm with you. Ace Combat 7 should be its own story. It shouldn't be like they could make references to like they could say something like Mihai used to be in Yellow Squadron, or they could say something like Yellow Squadron was our elite squadron, but now they're gone. Like that I'm okay with, but not like Mihai's Yellow 13. Like come on, come on. My fanfiction is Pokemon and Ace Combat. Lancer, go sit in the corner. Sly, why is the Ace Combat 6 plate roster abysmal? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? It it's just I don't know. Yogo, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna go back to your channel and give you a comment like, hey, Ace Combat 7 said 15 years ago, give me $10. Yeah, Miles, there's a lot of world building I'm looking forward to. Oh, Ghost Spy, if you had to kill one important character as soon as they showed up from any Ace Combat game because they were annoying and did nothing, why would it be Grim? No, 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 don't hurt my man Grim like that. He doesn't deserve that. No, Grim doesn't deserve it. PJ deserves it. And if my girlfriend was here, she would punch me. I think PJ was completely unimportant, but she loves him to death, so. Sly, worst Ace Combat 3 character and why? All of them. Because the story sucks, in my opinion. Not happening, Megalodon. I wish, but J20 is not happening. Yeah, White Phoenix, I completely agree with you. Also, that's not how you spell Mihai. That's not how you spell Mihai. Excuse me. What if Bamco made Ace Combat 8 based off of Area 88? That, well, to be perfectly honest, 7 seems to be based off of Area 88 with the mercenary, not mercenary, with the prisoner thing. I don't know. I want to see if how far the Area 88 references go in 7. Um, it would be cool to have an actual Area 88 game though. Best Ace Combat 3 character. Oh boy. PJ already died. Choose another one. Yeah, but I want PJ to die as soon as he shows up. Like I don't care about him. Your favorite Zero enemy Ace Squadron and why? I don't know. Maybe Silver, because I just like Silver 1. PJ is not more hated than Assault Horizon. Hell no. Miles, why would we wait another decade for Ace Combat 8? Please tell me why. Who's better, Mobius 1, Blaze, or Cypher? Mobius 1. Ace Combat 8 story in the Eusian continent? Why? 7 is in the Eusian continent. I'm getting tired of being in the Eusian continent. Give me something else. Make Ace Combat 8 take place around Yuktobania. Make Yuktobania the player country. Give us Verusa. Give us the countries around there, because they still don't have names. Verusa and Sotoa. Give me those. What 2 new locations for Ace Combat 7 multiplayer we haven't seen yet for multiplayer would you like to see? I would like to see Farbanti and Arred for multiplayer locations. Eh, I don't know. I don't really care much for multiplayer locations unless it's going to be a co-op. If it's just going to be deathmatch, I really couldn't care. Yeah, but Epic Face Ace Blaze flew with 3 others. He didn't do anything on his own, so. Hey, Apex. Yeah, but Miles, keep in mind, because 0 and 6 were financial failures, so they tried to revitalize the series with Assault Horizon. That was also a huge financial and critical well, not critical. It was a critical success, but not with the fans. It was a financial failure, Assault Horizon. So they went to Infinity to try to recoup their losses and try to keep the Ace Combat brand going so that it wouldn't die. And then that worked, so we got 7. The only reason we've gone through 6 to 7 in a decade was because they thought that no one wanted Ace Combat anymore the way it was because 0 and 6 didn't sell at all. So, but that doesn't mean Ace Combat 8's going to take another 10 years. Bring back Ace of Aces and Ace Combat 7. Yes, please. That is awesome. I'm so annoyed that I can't play Ace of Aces anymore, even if I get a 360 and a copy of 6, because the DLC's gone. I really hope we can play the DLC again in the emulator somehow. I hope we can get the files and just play Ace of Aces, or even if we can figure out multiplayer to get the co-op missions going, because that's where Ace Combat shines. Super high difficulty and co-op. Not super high difficulty. Let me take that back, because now I'm thinking of Gladysant from Zero. No, but co-op is where Ace Combat shines. Apex Project Lighthouse is going to do absolutely nothing for Ace Combat 7 success. Hell, Lighthouse isn't doing much in the first place, so I don't think that's going to do anything with it. What's more important is that it is a multi-platform release and that it has VR. Sly, will be a reaction when Ace Combat adds Yukikaze jets. I'm sure Ace Combat fan will have a better reaction than I will. Kato, okay, guys, E3 has not started yet. It starts Tuesday. It is Saturday. It is not E3 yet. Patience. Jeez. Starscream. Ace Combat 4 will always be my favorite, but if 7 manages to surpass it, I will happily call that my favorite. It'll depend on the story and the mission design. What is your favorite and least favorite parts of the Holy Trinity? What do you mean? Are you asking me my favorite game and my least favorite game in the trilogy, or are you asking me gameplay mechanics or story or something? Epic Face, Ace, and Yogo. Mobius 1, we don't know. We know Mobius Squadron is there, but we don't know if Mobius 1, the person, is going to be there. Besides, keep in mind, it's like 15 years after Ace Combat 4, so. Did EA already try an Ace Combat clone? No. Epic Face Ace, it is not E3 yet. First of all, Bamco does not have a press conference for E3. Second of all, E3 starts June 12th. It is June 9th right now. It is not E3. Yes, White Phoenix, exactly. Expand the world. Oh no, Hades, they're not going to lock the Mobius skins behind the VR. No way. Daniel, the Holy Trinity is not being remastered. Not as far as we know. No, Derpatron, it's not that it's not confirmed, it's that we haven't heard anything to suggest it's happening. Sly, should Ace Combat add the MiG-19? I don't care. I don't care about the MiG-19. Favorite and least favorite parts, like gameplay, storylines, aircraft. You're asking me to basically review the game, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. 4 is my favorite game. I'll just leave it at that. Eh. Sorry, Lancer. I don't care for Black Ops. I don't care about Call of Duty. Are you gonna get the VR for Ace Combat 7? You do realize that the PS4 game comes with VR. Like, the VR mode is in the game. It's not DLC. But a friend of mine has a headset, so I'm going to use that and uh, play the game on VR for you guys on the channel. Ace Combat fan will as well. Yeah, Christopher, I don't know if I'll be there, but see ya, man. Hades, what are you talking about? The Mobius skin is in Cross Rumble. So are so's Pixie's skin. Um, Pretty sure Yellow's is in there as well. There's a few Zero Aces that are there as well. You guys keep deleting your own messages before I can see. Well, of course, Cypher's skin looks off in Cross Rumble. It's on a Silent Eagle, not the actual Eagle. I don't know why they didn't have the Sea Eagle in Legacy. No, there aren't going to be any wingman commands in 7. We don't lead a squadron. We can't narratively give out wingman commands. So there's no point in putting the gameplay system there. What happens if Ace Combat 7 will have COD toxicity? Uh, what do you mean? No, Cristobal, nothing Ace Combat related has happened. Again, look on the screen. Every Bamco stream that is not in red has a chance to show Ace Combat. We not confirmed and we don't know, but all those streams that are not in red have a chance. Well, Epic Face, you know you can customize the colors, right? On some of the skins. Oh yeah, Joquin, I'm looking forward to it. No, Yogo. If the Wingman command was coming to 7, we would have seen it by now. It's not coming. Alright, see you, Starscream. What if PJ survived a laser, bails out, lands on the ground, and then gets hit by the burst missile? That's terrible. But we know that he did die to the laser. Yeah, White Phoenix. Everything wrong with Infinity is my next one. I already have all the footage. Oh yeah, I know Infinity shut down. You don't have to remind me. Oh man, I miss it. Ghost Spy cries in stocked fuel. Oh man. Yeah, Epic Face. It took all of us a long time. We had no idea that that information was hiding in the guide this whole time. If Ace Combat 7 multiplayer is just as good as Infinity or better, I am all for that. Give me the co-op from Infinity. Give me the special raids. Give me all of that. I am stoked. I would be stoked. Will Nagase appear in Ace Combat 7? Potentially. I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a bingo board on the subreddit. Oh my god, it's got to have been a year ago at least now. And I put I put on the bingo board Nagase showing up. Oh yeah, the last time I marked it was last E3. Here you guys go. I'll put the link in the chat. You guys do realize that there are six different Nagases. Yes, White Phoenix full campaign co-op. Please. Please. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to think of it. Nagase is just like Nurse Joy. All the Nurse Joys are not the same, but none of the Nagases are the same ones. No, 7 won't be Game of the Year. I don't think there's going to be any way that it could be Game of the Year. It's just not big enough. Lancer. Uh, yeah, Derpatron loved the dirty ukes. Yeah, it would be funny. No, White Phoenix. The Arsenal Bird is not going to be a difficult boss. I don't think. No, Mihai doesn't count as a rival squadron yet. We don't know. We don't know yet. Also, this is how you spell his name. What other games are you excited for other than Ace Combat 7? Go back in the stream because we talked about a bunch of them that are going to be at E3. Anthem, uh, Smash. Hopefully, there's going to be Animal Crossing news from Nintendo. Bayonetta, Shadows Die Twice, Devil May Cry 5. Um, God, we were talking about a bunch of them. Ghost of Tsushima. Lots of games. Does Melissa from Ace Combat 6 count as a waifu? If you want her to be, but really? No love for Left Alive? Let me just look up again what that is. Survival action shooter. Nope. Don't care. Hey, I had to ask because the list was multiple Nagases and yellow 4. Yeah, you're right. No, Matilda is not a waifu. What are you talking about, two lollies? There's one young girl, one older girl. She's got to be adult age, and then there's the princess. And then also the mechanic lady that I think is with Trigger. What if Nagase is a robot? That is not out of the realm of possibility, actually. That really isn't. That all the Nagases are just androids. That is a very real possibility. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Um, Mostly because my voice is going. I can feel the back of my throat scratching. Um, so yeah, we again look at the schedule that's on the screen. Anything that is not in red is a possibility for Ace Combat to show up at E3. We don't know, but there is a good chance that it's there. In fact, I'm almost certain it's there, but we don't know which of these streams is going to show it, if any of the streams are going to show it. So, um, yeah, I know, Fly. I didn't. I didn't get water before the stream. That was stupid of me. I know. Um, but guys, please, please, please go to Ace Combat Fans channel. I'm gonna post a link. Well, no, actually, there's a link in the description, but I'll post another one anyway. Um, because he will stream tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he already has one on his channel set up. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, he already has one set up. Here's the link. Follow that link to his stream, set a reminder, and he's going to follow the streams that have a potential to show the game, and he's also going to do the Ace Combat quiz. I might show up, I might not. It'll depend on my schedule tomorrow, but uh, that's all we have right now. That's all we have to go off of. So ACF's live right now? No, he's not. Whoops. I just closed the chat. Not what I meant to do. When is Epic Games? I don't think Epic Games has an E3 conference, do they? No, no, they don't. Epic Games has their own floor booth for Fortnite, but they don't have their own conference. All right, see you guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow at Ace Comet Fan stream. Bye.